This brass key sits beside my phone, reflecting blue light on the table glass. I spend too many hours alone, just waiting for the heavy night to pass. I count the scratches in the polished grain, reminding me that where is not the end. Behind the shadow on the window pane, there is a softness coming round the bend. I used to think I had to fix it all, rebuild the walls before the ceiling fell. But now I let the quiet silence fall and tell myself that time will make me well. I don't need the world to turn around tonight, I just need a moment where the pressure lets go. Standing in the stillness of a faded light, learning how to heal real slow. Every little breath is taking back my space. I am finding peace inside this simple place. My coffee cup has turned to cold, the steam dissolved an hour ago. I spent my younger days pretending to be bold, hiding every bruise I couldn't show. Now I touch the brass key with my thumb and trace the edge until the tension dies. I ain't ready for whatever good may come, looking at the room with gentle eyes. Used to think I had to fix it or rebuild the walls before the ceiling fell. But now I let the quiet silence fall and tell myself that time will make me well. I don't need the world to turn around tonight, I just need a moment where the pressure lets go. Standing in the stillness of a faded light, learning how to heal real slow. Every little breath is taking back my space. I am finding peace inside this simple place. Tomorrow has its own demands to make. It can't wait outside the wooden door. There is no promise that I have to break. I am not broken anymore. Just a quiet pulse, a steady beat, finding solid ground beneath my feet. The brass key rests, the night moves on. I am safe right here before the light is gone. I am taking my time, I am okay now. Yeah. Yeah. The subway brakes squeals through the floorboards below. You haven't moved an inch in 20 minutes or so. The city carries on with its heavy, restless rhythm. While you carry a weight nobody gave you permission to hold. I see the screen light dimming under your thumb. You don't have to explain why you feel so numb. Just let the dark stay soft, just let the air come through. Unclench your shoulders first, let the armor fall. You don't have to build an answer to it all. The world keeps moving fast, but we can take our time. Put your heavy thoughts right here next to I poured a fresh cup and pushed it over to you. You stare into the steam like it's a doorway out, searching for the version of yourself you doubt. I see the screen light dimming under your thumb. You don't have to explain why you feel so numb. Just let the dark stay soft. Just let the air come through. Unclench your shoulders first, let the armor fall. You don't have to build an answer to it all. The world keeps moving fast, but we can take our time. Put your heavy thoughts right here next to mine. We'll find a steady rhythm that you lost tonight. Tomorrow has its troubles, but tomorrow isn't here. I'm not asking you to make the shadows disappear. No big speeches, no promises to fix the sky. Just sitting on this carpet till the storm goes by. The traffic fades away down 4 flights of stairs. You're safe inside this room. Nobody expects a prayer. Just breathe and slow. Clench your shoulders now. We'll find the light whenever you are ready. Petrichor drifts through her open window, cutting through the heavy midnight heat. She sits alone on the velvet sofa, watching red tail lights stream down the street. The screen in her palm is quiet at last, after hours of chasing a shifting dream. She inhales the damp air filling the room and drops the weight of who she had to seem. Her heavy breathing starts to find its pace. The world outside is loud, but here is space. She isn't lost, she's simply taking time. There is a quiet rhythm in her chest, a gentle promise that the storm will clear. Even when the city runs too fast, she finds a reason to be standing here. Every broken hour is turning into grace. She is building home inside a safe embrace. He steps inside and sets his damn coat down, carrying the scent of rain and sweet clove tea. He doesn't ask her for an explanation, just slides beside her where she needs to be. He wraps a woolen blanket round her frame, a simple way to ground her drifting mind. Sometimes relief is just a quiet presence, leaving the worries of the day behind. Their heavy breathing starts to find its pace. The world outside is cold, but here is space. She isn't lost, she's simply taking time. There is a quiet rhythm footsteps slide against the pane. She takes a breath, she lets it go, and watches the new horizon grow. A sudden memory breaks the stillness, flickering behind her closed eyelids like a projector beam. Outside the 20th floor apartment, drizzle paints glow inside and streaks across the smart glass balcony. She sits on the low velvet couch, watching the room fill with pale indigo shadows. The heavy air begins to soften, the ambient sound strip shifts to amber, tracing the contour of her quiet hands. And she takes a slow breath, letting go of yesterday's weight. Every lens in the city catches a little bit of grace tonight. Frame by frame, we heal in the dark, like finding a way through the quietest part. Even when the screen flickers out, something gentle is rebuilding us now. Soft indigo fading to gold, a brand new story waiting to unfold. Across the atrium, holographic signs blur into warm pastel halos. A steaming ceramic cup rests beside an open notebook. Silence isn't heavy anymore, it feels like a wide corridor stretching toward tomorrow. She leans her temple against the cool paint, watching reflection turn into projection. The ambient ceiling strip shifts to amber, tracing the contour of her quiet hands. She takes a slow breath, letting go of yesterday's weight. Every lens in the city catches a little bit of grace tonight. Frame by frame, we heal in the dark, like finding a way through the quietest part. Even when the screen flickers out, something gentle is rebuilding us now. Soft indigo fading to gold, a brand new story waiting to unfold. Zoom in on the pulse beneath the wrist, steady rhythm that the storm missed. Pan out to the skylines reaching high, drawing clean lines across the bruised purple sky. Nothing is broken beyond repair when the silence lets you breathe. The projection settles into stillness. Golden rays bleed through the smart glass edge. Resting her head, she finally believes it. Frame by frame, light finding a way.
Why does the blue glow on the wall feel like it is asking for something I can never give? The screen dims down to 3% while my mind keeps running high circuits. I am thinking about the taste of water at 3 in the morning. I am thinking about my sister's voice compressed through a low bitrate call. Cold chamomile sitting next to a stack of digital notices I ignored all week. My thumb scrolls past 1,000 glowing faces that look just as spent as mine. There is a weight behind my collarbone that feels like rain, waiting for permission to fall. And if I stop trying to fix everything right now, does the floor fall through, or does the room just stay still and let me rest? I draw an air-conditioned air, feeling the slow rise of my ribs. Maybe I do not need to solve the entire skyline tonight. has lost its pool. Stay right here in the low bass, floating until the warmth returns. Smart glass windows tinted against the neon spill of the lower district. Did I drink enough water today? Did I reply to that message from someone who remembered my birthday? My feet touch the woven rug, feeling the rough texture anchor me. It is funny how peace sneaks in the moment you drop your armor. My smart watch says my pulse is finally slowing down. I am still whole, even if I feel pieced together from quiet fragments. And if I stop running through the scenarios, the walls remain solid. I breathe out the static, letting the tension fall off of my shoulders. I do not have to carry the whole city inside my chest tonight. The ground is right beneath me, patient and still. Let the thoughts scatter like dust through a projector light. You are allowed to exist in the quiet space between the synth notes. We do not need a full map to reach the other side of midnight. Just a small corner of the dark where the edges begin to soften. Tomorrow is an unwritten frequency, and yesterday has lost its pool. Stay right here in the low bass, floating until the warmth returns. Anxiety is just a river that forgot it leads back to the ocean. I am unbinding the tight knots in my fingers, letting the silence shift from an empty room to an open space. There is an unexpected beauty in being incomplete. A faint gold light creeping under the hallway door. Why did I ever believe I was the only one awake? The ambient hum settles down into a slow drift. Inhale the quiet, exhale the noise. It is gonna be alright. We are gonna be alright. The heavy oak lays grown beneath my body tonight, as I press into the leather where you sat under blue light. You were huddled in this cushion, trembling at the dark, counting every flaw and wondering if you had a spark. Hands frozen on the desk, waiting for a break, terrified that every choice you made was a mistake. I wish I could reach across the years and pull your sleeve to tell you that the bitterness is finally gonna leave. You felt the silence like a gravity holding you down, lost in the noise of a cold and distant town. But listen close through the static in your mind. There is a gentler world you are gonna find. Put down the heavy weight you carry all alone. You're gonna build a sanctuary out of this stone. The scars on your knuckles turn to velvet in time. Every dark hour was just leading to mine. I am living the peace that you prayed for back then. So rest your tired heart. You are safe again. Remember skipping meals just to save a little pay, keeping your jacket zipped tight against the gray, never letting anyone see the tender parts inside. Thinking weakness was a place you had to hide. Now my apartment stays warm and the modern scents play soft. I bought the velvet rug you dreamed of in that loft. Every single seed you planted in the rain is growing into flowers that erased the pain. You felt the silence like a gravity holding you And I am waiting for you on the other side of that door. The seat holds us both now, steady and deep. You don't have to stay awake anymore. You can sleep. You made it through the storm, kid. I have got it from here. Sodium amber bleeds across the vinyl bench, casting lavender shadows where we sit. You pass a paper cup, no hesitation, a quiet gesture in the late night quiet. Bad night, you asked me through the rising steam, a night too tired to play pretend again. We don't need names to weigh us down tonight, just two strangers catching breath under tinted skies. You say the hardest part is letting go of the speed, and I realize you're speaking what I need. Sit with me until the darkness turns soft. We can leave our heavy burdens right off this countertop. If the weight is taking all you have to give, remember how simple it can be to live. You don't have to carry tomorrow alone, even in a city built of glass and stone. You tell me how you lost your weight last spring, how taking small steps changed everything. Look at that signal you point across the street. It shifts from red to green, rhythmic and sweet. Nothing stays broken forever. You say softly, your voice steady, calm and gently underneath. Names that weigh us down tonight, just two strangers catching breath under tinted skies. You say the darkest hours always have to break, and I feel the tension start to give and take. Sit with me until the darkness turns soft. We can leave our heavy burdens right off this countertop. If the weight is taking all you have to give, remember how simple it can be to live. You don't have to carry tomorrow alone, even in a city built of glass and stone. The automatic doors slide open to the breeze. You stand up to leave, folding up your receipt. You whisper, keep moving, you'll make it through. And I never even asked for the name of you. Sleep with me until the darkness turns soft. We can leave our heavy burdens right off this countertop. If the weight is taking all you have to give, remember how simple it can be to live. You don't have to carry tomorrow alone, even in a city built of glass and stone. The amber light still washes over the floor. I step out the glass door, feeling lighter than before. Thank you, stranger, wherever you go now, in the quiet amber glow. You say yesterday the moss grows anywhere. I watched the patch between two paving tiles today. A ceramic cup with a chip blue rim on the counter. The neighbor's balcony lamp flickering in soft warm gray. Small details settling like dust on a quiet shelf. You told me healing isn't fast, it just shows itself. The tracker blinks beside my silver ring, a half-read paperback with the folded spine. Every tiny piece of life still happening, tracing back to what you said last night. Look at the steam off the pavement seam. Look at the green in the broken stone. A metro pass with one remaining fare. The mint sprout reaching through the window grid. A stray cat sleeping on an ant box there, doing what the heavy rain forbid. An unread message from 3 o'clock. A wooden coaster on a marble dock. The glass dims down to heavy and amber mode. A lingering smell of toasted grain and tea. Every tiny piece along this winding road proves that tomorrow comes back easily. Look at the steam off the pavement seam. Oh, look at the green in the broken stone. Nothing is lost when it changes form. We make a shelter out of what we own. Bit by bit, line by line, the smallest quiet things stay fine. Yesterday you said the darkest hour keeps a spark. Today I saw a firefly behind the charging park. Oh, a silver wrapper catching street lamp glow. A steady rhythm in the traffic flow. None of this is huge, none of this is loud, but it holds us up above the crowd. You said yesterday the moss grows anyway. I see it now. Right between the stone, right inside our home. Bit by bit, line by line, we stay fine. Ooh, yeah. Coarse waffling cotton pulls across my thumb. The threads are frayed from years of holding tight. I touch the seam and feel the static hum. A sudden shift of temperature and light. Back when we sat upon that concrete floor, wrapped in this blanket watching snow fall down. You pulled the edge around us both once more, before the noise took over all the town. My fingers trace the row of double stitches. I hear a calm voice answer in the room. When pressure builds and every display glitches, this fabric cuts right through the evening gloom. Heavy weave around my shoulders now, grounding every breath I try to save. We didn't know the answers, just the how. Learning how to stay steady and brave when cold air tries to bend my weary spine. I feel this warning cloth and know I'm fine. Rough denim collars and a faded sleeve. I keep the jacket that you left behind. The tactile surface holds where memories leave. Smoothing the sharper edges in my mind. You said that cotton keeps a person warm long after everybody leaves the space. I press the cuff into my open palm and find the quiet strength to take my place. My fingers trace the row of double stitches. I hear your calm voice answering the room. When pressure builds and every display glitches, this fabric cuts right through the evening gloom. Heavy weave around my shoulders now, grounding every breath I try to save. We didn't know the answers, just the how. Learning how to stay steady and brave when cold air tries to bend my weary spine. I feel this warning cloth and know I'm fine. Fibers were thin, but they refuse to break. They stretch to fit the shape of who we edge of the bed. I close my eyes and I build us a scene where none of these heavy debts rest in your head. We're standing in a kitchen 5 years from now, pouring oat milk while the kettle hums low. No urgent alerts on the glass of your phone, no panic in the way you exhale. Just the easy rhythm of a life we bought. After every storm finally failed, we'll hold this quiet like a promise kept, sleeping straight through until the day arrives. Every broken hour that you spent awake will be a shadow that no longer thrives. I swear we're gonna reach that golden room where breathing isn't something you have to try. I see the balcony wrapped in green vines, the city sounds filtered through double pane glass. You laugh at a memory from 24, surprised by how fast the sharpness could pass. Your shoulders stay dropped, your fingers relaxed, no hiding the light underneath your skin. No urgent alerts on the glass of your phone, no panic in the way you exhale. Just the easy rhythm of a life we bought. After every storm finally failed, we'll hold this quiet like a promise kept, sleeping straight through until the day arrives. Every broken hour that you spent awake will be a shadow that no longer thrives. I swear we're gonna reach that golden room where breathing isn't something you have to try. Right now the night feels far too long, and your pulse is racing against the clock. But I am anchoring us to that future shore, steady foundation that will never shock. Just close your eyes and walk there with me, step by step into the softer years. 4:11 on the bedroom screen, just a place marker while you rest your eyes. We are almost there, we are almost there, softer years ahead. Just rest your eyes. A tiny glass bead rolls against my index finger, trapping the ambient neon of the coffee shop counter. My chest feels less heavy than it did 2 hours ago, when every minor mistake felt like a sudden landslide. I watch the reflection warp across the smooth surface, listening to the slow hum of the HVAC overhead. Nobody here knows how hard I tried today, and honestly it feels fine to just let that be enough. I used to think every failure was a final verdict. I used to hold my breath until my lungs burned tight. But looking at this little circle of colored glass, I see how small the storm looks from the inside out. I am learning how to rest without apologizing, giving myself room to sit here and reassemble. The world keeps moving, but I can linger in this pause, breathing through the quiet until the static clears away. There is no deadline on becoming who I need to be, just this small moment where I finally feel okay. I trace the edge of the wooden grain under my knuckles, replacing the old panic with a steady rhythmic pulse. The rain tap dances softly against the thermal glass, blurring the streetlights into warm golden halos. I don't have to fix the whole future by midnight tonight. I just here and let my mind catch up. I used to think every setback was a broken promise. I used to replay every whisper in my head. But watching the streetlight diffuse through this beat, I realize I'm allowed to just start over instead. I am learning how to rest without apologizing, giving myself room to sit here and reassemble. The world keeps moving, but I can linger in this pause, breathing through the quiet until the static clears away. There is no deadline on becoming who I need to be, just this small moment where I finally feel okay. It takes time to undo the habits of survival. Stop treating my own heart like a house on fire. I leave the little glass bead sitting on the wood, a reminder that even clear things need a place to settle down. I can soften my edges now. I can trust the floor beneath me. Just a quiet corner in a loud city. Just me learning to stay gentle with myself. No rush, no fear, just breathing. Yeah. A skateboard wheel clicks 4 times against the curb downstairs. You stare at the hallway floorboards like the answers are hiding there. I know that coat you're wearing carries 3 weeks of heavy rain. Set your bag by the doorway, let the silence wash off the strain. You don't gotta tell me what went wrong today. We can just sit here while the urban noise fades away. Leave your keys on the counter, drop the armor at the door. You don't have to carry every heavy thing alone anymore. The world moves fast outside, but in this room we slow it down. I keep the porch light burning till you find your solid ground. The street sweepers brush the asphalt as the midnight traffic thins. You lean your head against the cushion, ready to let me in. Your phone screen keeps flashing, but we can turn that flicker off. You spent all week being tough, now it's okay to feel soft. You don't gotta explain why you had to run. We can stay right here until the worst of it is done. Your keys on the counter, drop the armor at the door. You don't have to carry every heavy thing alone anymore. The world moves fast outside, but in this room we slow it down. I'll keep the porch light burning till you find your solid ground. Healing isn't a race you have to win tonight. It's just breathing in the quiet, watching shadow turn to light. I got a seat right next to me, safe just for you. Whenever you're ready, we'll see this whole thing through. Drop the armor at the door. You're safe right here. Just leave your keys on the counter, we'll find the solid ground. Yeah. Burnt brown sugar and roasted tea float through the the basement draft, she leans her forehead on the cool glass brick, counting the seconds until the last bus leaves. Her knuckles carry ink stains from a 20-hour week. The screen in her pocket keeps buzzing with news, but she turns her face down on the counter stone. Yeah, there is a quiet underneath the noise, waiting for her to take it home. She folds her coat across her knees. The world moves fast, but tonight she slows. Everything she carried out the door is smaller than the breath she lets go. She keeps the kitchen light on low, and an amber circle on the linoleum floor. Nobody's asking her to solve the night. Nobody's knocking at her heavy door. Step by step the fever breaks. She fills a glass beside the sink. The morning isn't promised yet, but tonight she gets the room to think. The smell of cedar on a thrifted shawl reminds her that the winter always ends. She sets her bag down by the hallway bench, unspools the date from her tired hands. Her sister texted 40 minutes back, just 4 simple words: you did enough. She reads them twice until the tension softens, until the tight knot loosens up. She folds her coat across her knees. The world moves fast, but tonight she slows. Every heavy thing she carried out the door is smaller than the breath she lets go. She keeps the kitchen light on low, an amber circle on the linoleum floor. Nobody's asking her to solve the night. Nobody's knocking at her heavy door. Step by step the fever breaks. She fills a glass beside the sink. The morning isn't promised yet, but tonight she gets the room to think. It doesn't take a miracle to turn around, just 3 quiet inches of steady ground. She watches steam rise from the porcelain cup, and for the first time she isn't giving up. She isn't running from the coming sun. She's standing right where the peace begun. She keeps the kitchen light. An amber circle on the linoleum floor. Nobody's asking her to solve the night. Nobody's knocking at her heavy door. Step by step the fever breaks. She fills a glass beside the sink. The morning isn't promised yet, but tonight she gets the room to think. The tea grows warm between her palms. Her shadow stretches long and slow. She locks the bowl and turns around. She keeps the kitchen light on low. Rope the fractures the quiet room, breaking the heavy stillness left behind by 2 a.m. The smart blinds hang half tilted against the city grid, casting long gray stripes across your bare shoulders. You have not moved in 20 minutes, holding your breath against the pressure in your chest. I reach over to dim the bedside display, watching the tension slowly leave your jawline. The projector casts a faint blue wash over the ceiling, drifting like shallow ocean water. We do not need to fix the entire world tonight, just this small square meter of sanctuary. Let the ambient synth play low through the speakers, washing out every voice that hurt you today. We are standing in the quiet, warm glow of tomorrow, leaving the wreckage on the concrete floor. You do not have to carry every shadow by yourself. I am right here inside the floor-to-ceiling glass. Electric taxis glide along wet asphalt like silent streaks of copper. Your phone screen flickers once with a muted notification, but you turn it face down on the nightstand. I trace the line of your collarbone, soft and steady, bringing you back into this exact breath. The room hums at 40 hertz, a warm frequency grounding us before the morning arrives. We protect against a faint blue wash over the ceiling, drifting like shallow ocean water. We do not need to fix the entire world tonight, just this small square meter of sanctuary. Let the aliens sing, play low through the speakers, washing out every voice that hurt you today. We are standing in the quiet, warm glow of tomorrow, leaving the wreckage on the concrete floor. You do not have to carry every shadow by yourself. I am right here holding the light constant. When the dust settles in soft focus, you will see how far we have already walked. Every other year was just a long corridor leading right into this quiet space. Feel your pulse match mine, steady and unbroken. Every beat a promise that we made it through. The darkness was never a wall, only a curtain waiting for us to pull it down. The innocent play low through the speakers, washing out every voice that hurt you today. We are standing in the quiet, warm glow of tomorrow, leaving the wreckage on the concrete floor. You do not have to carry every shadow by yourself. I am right here holding the light constant. When the dust settles in soft focus, you will see how far we have already walked. The blue light fades to warm amber across the ceiling. Your breathing slows down into a calm, steady rhythm right here in soft focus. Everything is finally clear. We are completely safe now. Hey, yeah. How many hours does an unanswered text stay heavy in an open palm? I am staring at the charging pad, pulsing faint blue, while the smart blinds sway. Maybe my shoulders are sitting higher than they need to be tonight. The hum of the air filter is playing a minor frequency I used to hate. Thoughts loop like a synth loop, left running in an empty studio bay. I count 3 slow exhales just to check if the room is still holding me. It drifts in through the quiet grid, this unexpected sense that I am not broken, just overdue for rest. A sudden warmth moves across the floorboards from the hallway vent. If I leave the embers of questions hanging, the world keeps turning anyway. I am breathing in the space between the thoughts I haven't finished, letting the pulse slow down, letting the digital current drift away. There is a kindness in the stillness if I let it settle on my skin. No need to fix the morning before it even lands on the window pane. Gravity takes its time, and so can I. Tonight, why do I carry tomorrow around like a bag full of loose copper wire? My reflection in the sleeping glass looks gentler than it did at noon. Random moments overlap, a rainy transit platform 2 years ago, a stranger holding the glass door, a cup of roasted OT going lukewarm. All these tiny spare moments building up like insulation against the noise. I don't have to explain my silence to the dark, yet flows through the clutter in my mind, the realization that nobody's keeping score. settles down into a steady, reliable rhythm. I let the heaviest thought drop without reaching down to pick it back up. Breathing in the space between the thoughts I haven't finished. Letting the pulse slow down, letting the digital current drift away. There's a kindness in the stillness if I let it settle on my skin. No need to fix the morning before it even lands on the window pane. Gravity takes its time, and so can I. Tonight, fingertips resting on the cool weave of the blanket. A sliver of amber street lamplight cuts cleanly across the floor. What if the answer to every endless loop is just leaving the room open? What if healing is simply forgetting to brace myself for the impact? The noise dissolves into soft static, blurring at the edges. Low frequency in the air. The room is soft now, unwinding thread by thread. I am right here, nothing to prove to the dark. Dark foam absorbs the downward pull of my spine tonight. I sit back in this heavy deck seat, watching ambient light. I am thinking of you at 16, hunched over your knees, begging the darkness for some kind of quiet, begging for peace. You thought the load you carried would break the wooden floor. You locked yourself inside that room, afraid of what came next door. You didn't know the posture changes when you learn to trust. You didn't know those heavy shadows would turn into dust. If I could reach across the years and pull your hands away, I'd tell you everything you fear dissolves into today. You can loosen up your grip, you don't have to save the night. Every heavy hour you endured was building up this light. I'm sitting in the future that you prayed you'd never see, and I promise you, young heart, you grow up to be free. So let the weight sink down, let the tension fade. Look at the quiet life we made. Remember sitting at that kitchen stool, tears inside your teeth, wondering if anybody saw the person you tried to be. You thought you had to prove your worth by burning both your ends, counting up your failures while you lost your closest friends. But this soft modern chair supports the weight you used to hide, and all the heavy silence you swallowed up inside. You didn't know the posture changes when you learn to trust. You didn't know those heavy shadows would turn into dust. If I could reach across the years and pull your hands away, I'd tell you everything you fear dissolves into today. You can loosen up your grip, you don't have to save the night. Every heavy hour you endured was building up this light. I'm sitting in the future that you prayed you'd never see, and I promise you, young heart, you grow up to be free. So let the weight sink down, let the tension fade. Look at the quiet life we made. It's okay that you were terrified back then. It's okay you didn't know how the story ends. Every tear you wiped in secret on your sleeve was teaching us the reasons we needed to believe. The seat beneath us holds us now, solid, steady, deep. You can finally rest your shoulders, you can finally sleep. You can loosen up your grip, you don't have to save the night. Every Cool sapphire beams streak across your worn jacket as the pot slides forward. You look up from your lap, catching my reflection in the dark glass. You said, is it always this cold when the city sleeps? I pull my hands into my sleeves and tell you only when you carry the whole weight alone. You laugh a little quiet and brief, leaning back against the metal panel. I thought I was hiding it better than that. You answer, we do not know each other's names or where we dropped our dreams. Just two strangers sharing air between two automated stars. You tell me it just feels like in an empty hallway. I tell you, hallways are made for passing through. Keep breathing in the space we borrowed tonight. Nothing stays broken under this shifting light. If you need someone to hold the quiet for a minute, I can listen to your heavy thoughts grow light. We are just passing, but you are not alone in it. The panel overhead turns a muted peach as we cross the harbor bridge. You tell me you left your apartment without packing a bag. I just needed to move. You say, watching the water flow below us, I felt like the walls were closing in every time I tried to sleep. I tell you about the night I rode this loop 3 times over, waiting for my own heart to stop racing against the dark. You turn your head and ask, does it ever get easier? I nod slowly, it softens when you stop fighting the turn. We do not know each other's names or where we dropped our dreams. Just two strangers sharing air between two automated stops. You tell me your chest feels like an empty hallway. I tell you, hallways are made for passing through. Keep breathing in the space we borrowed tonight. Nothing stays broken under this shifting light. If you need someone to hold the quiet for a minute, I can listen to your heavy thoughts grow light. We are just passing, but you are not alone in it. You hand me off a paper napkin with the doodle on the corner, a little flower blooming inside a geometric grid. I draw these when I panic, you admit smiling for real this time. I hold it between my fingers like something sacred. The bell chimes for my stop at 34th Street. Before I stand up, I tell you, keep drawing through the grid. The doors slide open to the cool night breeze. You say thank you for stopping as I step onto the concrete. The sapphire light fades into soft warm gold. You are going to make it home. You are going to make it home. Yeah. Yesterday you mentioned how the street lamps keep flicking on 2 minutes after 5. Now I watch the yellow glow catch the edge of your coat, noticing how every small detail stays alive. The ceramic mug has a faint hairline seam. We're baked and whole despite the heat. The steam coils slowly up toward the ceiling beam, while outside 2 sparrows share a patch of concrete. Nothing breaks without leaving a trace, but nothing stays broken forever in the space. I write down every quiet sign I see, building a sanctuary for you and me. Look at the green leaf pushing through the brick line. Look at the thread that keeps the cover lined. Every tiny piece standing its ground, a gentle rhythm where the peace is found. We don't need a miracle to make it through, just these small observations carrying me to you. The apartment key turns smoother in the lock now. Somebody oiled the hinge while we were out. A half-filled notebook open on the glass tile. chose erased pencil lines without any doubt. The radiator hums in a steady low chord, warming the dust on the windowsill ledge. A stray cat rests on the wooden fence board, balancing easily right on the edge. Yeah. Nothing breaks without leaving a trace, but nothing stays broken forever in the space. I write down every quiet sign I see, building a sanctuary for you and me. Look at the green leaf pushing through the brick line. Look at the thread that keeps the cover line. Every tiny piece standing its ground, a gentle rhythm where the peace is found. We don't need a miracle to make it through, just these small observations carrying me to you. Yeah, you thought the world was falling apart at the seams when the pressure got too heavy for our dreams. But look at the soft shake, filled to the brim. Look at the neon sign softly turning dim. Everything settles back down in a place. One microsecond of quiet grace. 2 minutes after 5, the street lamp turns on. The hairline seam holds the coffee warm. Every small observation proves the night is gone. We are safe right here inside the calm. Heavy ribbed fleece presses rough against my palm, dragging down the frayed cuff where you pull me back. The year 19 turns suddenly calm when your hand caught mine on the broken track. I touched the stubble weave and I am 10 years back, sitting on the porch step while the downpour cracked. Every thread remembers how we used to bend, taking hits from the storm but refusing to break. Looking at the frayed edges near the end, finding all the strength we didn't know we'd make. The seam holds strong even when the color fades. We survive the winter in those hand-me-down shades. If you feel the cold creeping through the floor, pull this old warmth around yourself once more. There is grace inside the tension of the weave. Better days arrive for those who still believe. Rough canvas apron hanging from the door, washed 100 times till the stiffness softened down. I recall the midnight talks across the linoleum floor, when we promised we would leave this static town. The texture under my thumb brings the laughter right back, shining through the rust and the city buzz black. Every thread remembers how we used to bend, taking hits from the storm but refusing to break. Looking at the frayed edges near the end, finding all the strength we didn't know we'd make. The seam holds strong even when the color fades. We survive the winter in those hand-me-down shades. If you feel the cold creeping through the floor, pull this old warmth around yourself once more. There is grace inside the tension of the weave. Better days arrive for those who still believe. We were terrified of unraveling at 18, fearing every pull would tear the pattern apart. Now I run my thumb along the reinforced seam and feel the steady rhythm of a patched up heart. under your hand. We made it through the rough terrain. The stitch holds tight, the story stays intact. We are warmer now than we have ever been. Yeah. 8:34 blinks behind the frosted glass, as if to tell me that the heaviest shadows pass. I picture us a decade down the line, pacing through an apartment built by time. No urgent calls or lingering regret, just quiet mornings that we haven't met yet. The weight you carry in your chest today will be a distant memory 10 years away. I see the high balcony and ambient air, and not a single trace of panic anywhere. We will stand in 35 and breathe, laughing at the fragile doubts we used to weave. Every heavy night will settle down, lost beneath the peaceful lights of town. Hold my hand against the coming year. We are heading somewhere safe and clear. Your hair is longer in the thought I hold. I'm morning coffee, never going cold. Smart glass tinting as the new sun grows. A steady rhythm only comfort knows. You will look at me and say we made it through, with every quiet promise keeping itself true. The weight you carry in your chest today will be a distant memory 10 years away. I see the high balcony and ambient air, and not a single trace of panic anywhere. We will stand in 35 and breathe, laughing at the fragile doubts we used to weave. Every heavy night will settle down, lost beneath the peaceful lights of town. Hold my hand against the coming year. We are heading somewhere safe and clear. These current storms are only passing noise. We will find our balance and our poise. I have traced the route and seen the view. There is a peaceful place reserved for two. 8:34, the future ticking near. Nothing left to fear, safe and clear. In 35, safe and clear. Oh yeah. A dentist silver thimble balances on the scratch grain of this low glass table. It has survived 3 moves across town, and my nervous habit of spinning it around. My chest feels tight from the late shift downtown, tracing the neon glare in my reflection. I count my slow exhalations one by one, waiting for my pulse to settle back down. I spent the whole night carrying everyone's weight, trying to fix every break in the room. But watching this tiny piece of metal stay still reminds me I don't have to break under pressure. I am letting the quiet heal the frayed edges, letting the heavy air soften my throat. There is The ambient hum from the fridge shuts off, leaving me alone with my thoughts in the dark. I don't need all the answers before dawn comes, I just need enough grace to get through this hour. The silver thimble catches a faint street flare, showing every tiny groove cut into its side. I stood up to the pressure of 100 sharp needles, and it never lost its shape. Spent the whole night carrying everyone's weight, trying to fix every break in the room. But watching this tiny piece of metal stay still reminds me I don't have to break under pressure. I am letting the quiet heal the frayed edges, letting the heavy air soften my throat. There is a gentle tomorrow waiting for me, even if tonight feels slow and thin. I am still standing, I am still whole, finding my peace in this small corner space. Sometimes the strongest courage is just staying still, releasing the grip on things I can't change. I don't have to rebuild the world in one night, I just have to let myself breathe right here. The bass notes in my head begin to smooth out, a steady rhythm taking over my mind. I am letting the quiet heal the frayed edges, letting the heavy air soften my throat. There is a gentle tomorrow waiting for me, even if tonight feels slow and thin. I am still standing, I am still whole, finding my peace in this small corner space. Just me, the table, and the silver piece. Tomorrow will be kinder than today. My pulse slows down, I am gonna be alright. A dented silver thimble balances on the scratch grain of this low glass table. It has survived 3 moves across town, and my nervous habit of spinning it around. My chest feels tight from the late shift downtown, tracing the neon glare in my reflection. I count my slow exhalations one by one, waiting for my pulse to settle back down. I spent the whole night carrying everyone's weight, trying to fix every break in the room. But watching this tiny piece of metal stay still reminds me I don't have to break under pressure. I'm letting the quiet heal the frayed edges, letting the heavy air soften my throat. There is a gentle tomorrow waiting for me, even if tonight feels slow and thin. I am still standing, I am still whole, finding my peace in this small corner space. The ambient hum from the fridge shuts off, leaving me alone with my thoughts in the dark. I don't need all the answers before dawn comes, I just need enough grace to get through this hour. The silver thimble catches a faint street flare, showing every tiny groove cut into its side. It stood up to the pressure of 100 sharp needles, and it never lost its shape. Spend the whole night carrying everyone's weight, trying to fix every break in the room. But watching this tiny piece of metal stay still reminds me I don't have to break under pressure. I'm letting the quiet heal the frayed edges, letting the heavy air soften my throat. begin to smooth out. A steady rhythm taking over my mind. In the quiet, hear the fade edges, letting the heavy air soften my throat. There is a gentle tomorrow waiting for me, even if tonight feels slow and thin. I am still standing, I am still whole, finding my peace in this small corner of space. Just me, the table, and the silver piece. Tomorrow will be kinder than today. My pulse slows down, I am going to be alright. An electric engine winds down the wet avenue outside, rippling through the double glass while you sit silently by my side. You haven't said a word since you walked through the hallway door. Just staring down at where your socks meet the hardwood floor. I pushed a mug of chamomile into your trembling hands. No pressure left to answer any endless arguments. The city asks for more than you can give. It barely leaves you space to breathe and live. So drop your canvas bag beside the wall. I am right beside you if you fall. We can unpack this later when you're ready to speak. You don't have to stay strong when your shoulders feel weak. Let the low sit steady out the rush in your chest. Tonight is for quiet, tonight is for rest. I will hold the weight until the morning comes through. Nothing in the skyline matters more than you. The street lamp hums its familiar amber tune, fading out the noise from earlier this afternoon. Your notifications pulse with things you shouldn't meet. I put your phone face down across the linen sheet. Unlace those heavy shoes that walk 10,000 steps. We can leave behind the promises you haven't kept. The world moves fast and never checks the cost. It leaves us feeling weathered and half lost. So tilt your head back, lean into the couch. Let go of all the grief you carry around. We can unpack this later when you're ready to speak. You don't have to stay strong when your shoulders feel weak. Let the low sit steady out the rush in your chest. Tonight is for quiet, tonight is for rest. I will hold the weight until the morning comes through. Nothing in the skyline matters more than you. Remember back in August when my world fell apart. You sat upon the fire, escape and heal my broken heart. Now it is my turn to guard your peaceful space, to take the sharpest edges from this crowded place. You are gonna be fine, I promise you, my friend. This is just a shadow, not the story's end. We can unpack this later when you're ready to speak. You don't have to stay strong when your shoulders feel weak. The low sit steady out the rush in your chest. Tonight is for quiet, tonight is for rest. I will hold the weight until the morning comes through. Nothing in the skyline matters more than you. Just breathe in slow now, breathe out long. You are safe right here where you belong. ozone hangs in the stairwell as she steps outside. Her digital interface dims on her wrist tonight. The city hums low with 1,000 synchronized beats. She rests her weary head against the cool concrete. Too many deadlines piling up inside her mind. She leaves the heavy pressure of the world behind. She breathes the night air until her heart slows down. The glowing neon flickers over this quiet town. She doesn't need to fix what broke yesterday. She lets the heavy silence sweep the noise away. There is time for her to heal beneath the urban stars. She can leave behind the weight of all her quiet scars. Tomorrow holds a gentler light than she has known. She remembers that she never has to stand alone. Soft blue shadows wrap around her like a coat, giving back the steady rhythm that she almost lost. Her brother left the thermos full of roasted clothes, left steaming on the counter by the induction stove. A simple handwritten note sitting right beside the mug, reminding her that even small steps build a bridge. She takes a sip and feels the warmth spread through her chest, learning how to give her tired spirit permission to rest. She breathes the night air until her heart slows down. The glowing neon flickers over this quiet town. She doesn't need to fix what broke yesterday. She lets the heavy silence sweep the noise away. There is time for her to heal beneath the urban stars. She can leave behind the weight of all her quiet scars. Tomorrow holds a gentler light than she has known. She remembers that she never has to stand alone. Soft blue shadows wrap around her like a coat, giving back the steady rhythm that she almost lost. The elevator dings 4 floors below her feet. Rain begins to wash the dust off the high-rise street. She traces glass lines where the water drops collide, finding all the calm she needed buried deep inside. No rush to claim the future, no demand to run, just waiting for the quiet turn of midnight into sun. She pulls her face around her collar tight. Step by step she enters back into the light. Her heart is lighter than it was an hour ago, watching how the softened city lights begin to close. Pierces the hush, floating past the map like speakers in the room. Camera tracks across the unmade duvet sheets, focusing on how the air begins to bloom. You sit cross-legged near the ambient LED band, watching tiny specks of gold suspended high. The stillness was a heavy blanket 10 minutes ago. Now it breathes a little lighter as you sigh. Lens flare catches on the window pane, soft bassline humming through the floor. Every bad thought starts to lose its strain, leaving shadows by the open door. Focusing on how your pulse slows down, wide angle capturing the dawn like gray. We are turning every heavy hour scene is shifting into brighter tones. You are safe inside these quiet zones. Micro adjustments in the way you hold your spine. Shadows retreat behind the modern velvet couch. Audio captures how your gentle whispers line, taking away the burdens that you used to vouch. The screen flickers softly with an off-white glow, a slow zoom in upon your rested face. Nothing in this world requires a hurried show. Time expands inside this padded space. Lens flare catches on the window pane, soft bassline hum through the floor. Every bad thought starts to lose its strain, leaving shadows by the open door. Focusing on how your pulse slows down, wide angle capturing the dawn like gray. We are turning every heavy hour around, letting all the tangled friction drift away. The scene is shifting into brighter tones. You are safe inside these quiet zones. Panning out across the city skyline grid, million small apartments holding peaceful air. Whatever dark feeling in your chest was here is dissolving in the warmth we share. Cut too close above your open palm, reaching out to welcome in the calm. Fade on dust motes, glowing gold and white. Quiet shutter clicks, the screen goes bright. You are whole again tonight. This warm velvet seat presses heavy into the pine floorboards, taking up every ounce of gravity. You used to fight alone, you used to sit on the very edge, like you were waiting for permission to fall. I am writing this from 10 years later, drinking cold tea in a room that stays quiet by choice, not by fear. Your knuckles were constantly white against the armrest, holding on to every small mistake. Look at how much weight this deep cushion cradles now, without breaking. You thought the tightness in your throat was a permanent feature. You thought every door you closed was locked from the outside. If I could reach through the timeline and pull your fingers back, I would tell you that the night is just waiting for your eyes to just stop holding your breath in that empty corner. The version of us you are building learns how to land softly. Every tear you try to swallow turned into river water running clear. I know you cannot hear me through the years right now, but you make it out. You make it through. You find your ground. The solid wooden frame bears down on the woven rug, unmoving and firm. Back then you thought flexibility meant bending until you snapped in half. You kept your street shoes on in your bedroom, just in case you had to run away fast. Now we stay for dessert. We let the evening stretch like silk across the room. That heavy furniture you thought was a cage turned out to be our anchor. You thought the tightness in your throat was a permanent feature. You thought every door you closed was a lock Rest your back against the high cushion. Let the wood hold you up tonight. Hey, you were always stronger than the doubt you carried in your coat. You make it here. I am waiting for you on the other side. Electric indigo reflections wash over the terminal bench, where you sit watching the digital schedule tick away. You notice my heavy coat and ask if the train is late. I tell you it usually runs 5 minutes behind you around this hour. You smile with a tired edge and adjust your headphones, saying you had a long shift downtown and just need to reach home. I hand you a spare hot drink from the vending kiosk. The blue light makes the steam look almost silvery. We do not know each other's names or where we go tomorrow, but sitting in this quiet glow, the silence does not hurt. You say some weeks feel like a battle against the current, and I tell you I felt the same way just 3 nights ago. We are holding space inside this middle ground tonight, finding a little piece of comfort from a friendly face. The weight you carry on your chest will soften in the morning. Take a slow breath right here while the city waits. You are not alone in how you feel. We are just two travelers letting the hurt heal. You look down at your screen, then back up at the tracks, and mention how hard it is to keep moving when you are drained. I say the world asks for too much without giving us time to rest. You laugh softly and say it feels good to hear someone agree. You tell me your sister told you that storm clouds always pass. I tell you she is right, even when the sky stays gray for weeks. The display board flickers green as our train approaches. The color shifts across your face, showing a gentle calm. We do not know each other's names or where we go tomorrow, but sitting in this quiet glow, the silence does not hurt. You say some weeks feel like a battle against the current, and I tell you I felt the same way just 3 nights ago. We are holding space inside this middle ground tonight, finding a little piece of comfort from a friendly face. The weight you carry on your chest will soften in the morning. Take a slow breath right here while the city waits. You are not alone in how you feel. We are just two travelers letting the hurt heal. When the doors open wide and the tone chimes low, we step into the quiet car and find 2 empty seats. You say thank you for the coffee and for listening to me. I tell you that you gave me hope just by standing here. Sometimes the kindest light comes from a total stranger. Your stop arrives 3 stations before mine. You stand up and nod goodbye with a brighter smile. Electric indigo fades into the tunnel dark. Take care out there, you will be fine. Yesterday you told me small green shoots can split concrete if they just keep pushing without making a sound. Now I sit watching coffee settle in a chipped ceramic mug, a blue ribbon tied around a package on the ground. The screen protector on my phone is one tiny air bubble. It stays right in the corner without hiding any news. A girl across the aisle wears mismatching yellow socks and steps right around the puddle in her canvas shoes. None of these details are asking for applause. They just exist because they have to be here. And suddenly the heavy air inside my head clears. There is a quiet order holding up the afternoon, in the way the magnets snap the earbud case right shut, in the steady green light blinking on the microwave door. You said we heal in places where we thought we were cut. I am writing down the evidence of simple grace, taking every little piece and giving it a place. The dry cleaner left a safety pin inside my cuff to hold the tag together till I bring it back home. A stray cat sleeps on top of the hood of a hybrid car, warm metal underneath her, completely on her own. The barista drew 3 dots instead of a heart today, a tiny change of habit that feels like a quiet joke. The rain doesn't crash down, it just drizzles on the tile, softening the edges of the city's heavy smoke. None of these moments are trying to be brave. They just keep going through the middle of the day, and watching them happen pulls the pressure right away. There is a quiet order holding up the afternoon, in the way the magnets snap the earbud case right shut, in the steady green light blinking on the microwave door. You said we heal in places where we thought we were cut. I am writing down the evidence of simple grace, taking every little piece and giving it a place. You said yesterday that nothing stays broken forever. If you look closely enough at how the parts align, the glass on the windowsill catches a sliver of dust and turns it to gold just for a second in time. I don't need a miracle to make it through the night, just 10 small things that are working out right. The streetlight comes on before the sky gets completely dark. The steam of the soup bowl curls up into the air. Yesterday you said it, and today I finally see there is comfort hiding almost everywhere. Just 10 small things all holding on with me. Brush cashmere threads fray along the sleeve. I rub the weed between my fingertips. Suddenly I am back in 2028, sitting on your porch watching men fade. You pull that heavy blanket off the couch, wrap my shivering arms without a word. You said warmth isn't something that we chase, it's something we preserve inside the space. Now the air is colder than before, and I am standing by a different door. But feeling this fabric takes me right back down to the quietest corner of that town. We were mending what was torn inside, learning how to let the tension slide. Every stitch you show me still holds fast, a gentle anchor from a heavy past. I can feel the promise in the thread, long ago. Rough denim jacket slung across the chair, smelling faintly of rain and cedar air. Flashback to the night I broke in tears, crushed beneath the weight of future years. You pressed your palm against the faded weave, told me it was safe to just believe that storm clouds empty out and then move on, leaving cleaner soil to build upon. Now the room is still, the hour is late. I don't have to carry all this weight, just touch the cot and let the memory bloom, bringing all your comfort to this room. We were mending what was torn inside, learning how to let the tension slide. Every stitch you showed me still holds fast, a gentle anchor from a heavy past. I can feel the promise in the thread, replacing all the doubt inside my head. We are stronger than the frayed seam show, softening the wounds from long ago. Time wears down the polished side of things, fills the quiet spaces that it brings, but memory keeps the texture true and real, reminding me how good it used to feel. I wrap the old cloth tight around my chest, and finally I let my mind just rest. Brush cashmere threads, hold on to you. I am breathing easy like we used to do. The seams hold tight, everything is gonna be alright. Hey, yeah. 914 hangs in holographic mint above the terrace where our future sits. I picture us 10 winters from tonight, no longer searching for a reason to exist. You will be holding a warm ceramic cup, watching the high-speed maglev glide along. All of the noise that tears your heart apart will be reduced to an ancient, distant song. I know right now the darkness feels so deep, and every promise feels too hard to keep. But close your eyes and let me build the view of everything that is waiting here for you. We are gonna stand on that higher ground, where peace is the only available sound. You will look at your hands and realize they healed, every hidden fracture completely sealed. Just hold on through the quiet and the strain. I promise you we make it past this rain. The calendar reads May of 38. Your morning schedule starts a little late. The sunlight filters through smart glass shades, showing the life that we patiently made. No panic attacks in the middle of the hall, no sudden shadows leaning against the wall. Just fresh brewed coffee and an easy afternoon, and knowing all the heavy years ended soon. I know right now the darkness feels so deep, and every promise feels too hard to keep. But close your eyes and let me build the view of everything that is waiting here for you. We are gonna stand on that higher ground, where peace is the only available sound. You will look at your hands and realize they healed, grass. Headphone, adapter rest right on the lemonade bedside table. I spin it slow with my thumb, testing if my hands are still stable. The bass synth hums through my tablet screen, low frequency soothing my weary chest. I don't have to solve every single thing, just gotta let my mind catch its rest. I used to run until the battery drained out completely, chasing the standard that never knew how to keep me. Now I just sit here and breathe in the stillness, watching the quiet reclaim all the sickness. I am settling into my own orbit tonight, no longer fighting the turn of the light. If tomorrow demands a brand new start, I'll carry this peace inside my heart. The noise outside can fade to black, I'm finding my way back. The glowing LED indicator pulses amber, mapping a tempo I can finally manage. I used to think survival was a race, now I know it's just giving myself grace. My voice doesn't tremble when I speak to the dark, I can feel the warmth from a quiet spark. I used to run until the battery drained out completely, chasing a standard that never knew how to keep me. Now I just sit here and breathe in the stillness, watching the quiet reclaim all the sickness. I am settling into my own orbit tonight, no longer fighting the turn of the light. If tomorrow demands a brand new start, I'll carry this peace inside my heart. The noise outside can fade to black, I'm finding my way back. Oh, there's no hurry in the way the air moves here. Every heavy thought is starting to clear. I don't need a map to prove that I'm whole, just this gentle rhythm taking control of my soul. Yeah, I'm settling into my own orbit tonight, no longer fighting the turn of the light. If tomorrow demands a brand new start, I'll carry this peace inside my heart. The noise outside can fade to black, I'm finding my way back. The brass adapter stops its spin, this is where the quiet years begin. Safe in my space, at my own pace. Polyurethane, skate wheels slap against concrete, down on 8th Street while you sit beside the wall. You haven't moved your shoulders in an hour, just watching shadows stretch across the hall. I brought the iced tea that you like from the corner, set it down right near your shoe. You don't have to talk about what happened, I'm just sitting here with you. The world moves fast outside that window frame, demanding answers that you shouldn't have to give. So let the clock run out on all their expectations. We have all night to breathe and live. No need to explain the silence in this room. You can put your heavy thoughts down on the floor. If today was too much weight for you to carry, we can leave it right outside the heavy door. Take a breath, slow it down, let the tension release. I'll be right here standing phone keys buzzing on the wooden coffee table. Screen lit up with names you do not want to see. Slide it upside down beneath the velvet cushion. Give yourself some space to finally just be. Remember when we failed that project back in autumn? You swore the sky was falling down on who we were. Look how far we walked past every single breakdown. Every rough edge softens to a blur. The world moves fast outside that window frame, demanding answers that you shouldn't have to give. So let the clock run out on all their expectations. We have all night to breathe and live. No need to explain the silence in this room. You can put your heavy thoughts down on the floor. If today was too much weight for you to carry, we can leave it right outside the heavy door. Take a breath, slow it down, let the tension release. I'll be right here standing in your peace. Tomorrow has its problems, but tomorrow isn't now. You don't have to figure out the where or when or how. I can hold the doorway open while you take your time. Your heart will find its rhythm, and I know you'll be fine. No need to explain the silence in this room. You can put your heavy thoughts down on the floor. If today was too much weight for you to carry, we can leave it right outside the heavy door. Take a breath, slow it down, let the tension release. I'll be right here standing in your peace. Skateboards rolling down the street outside again. Just rest your head. I'm right here till the morning comes. Take your time, my friend. Burnt cardamom and sweet almond mist drifted through the alleyway. Nia leaned her head against the cool brick wall. 12 hours on her feet had stolen all her speech, yeah. She watched her shadow lengthen down the corridor. Her digital display kept blinking, urgent alerts, but she let the screen go dark inside. Her coat, Mateo pushed the heavy metal door aside, carrying 2 ceramic cups wrapped in cloth. He didn't ask her why her hands were shaking now. He only set the steaming cinnamon right down. He told her heavy seasons always lose their grip. You don't have to carry every broken piece tonight. The city slows its pulse down when the midnight hits, and tomorrow finds a way to catch the light. She breathed in deep and felt the tension pull away. There was room enough to stand another day. The local bakery was vents up for the night, sending warmth across the damp asphalt street. Mateo sat beside her on the narrow ledge, matching every breath she took until she felt complete. She used to think she had to fight the storm alone. Now his shoulder kept the winter off her skin. He didn't demand a single word of proof, or ask how much the quiet cost her soul. He only held a space until her pulse went smooth, and watched the steady rain begin to to stand another day. He never makes a sudden violent sound. It moves like amber trickling down the glass. She looked up at the yellow kitchen lights above, knowing that the darkest hours always pass. He squeezed her forearm lightly through the denim sleeve, a silent promise that she didn't have to leave. He told her heavy seasons always lose their grip. You don't have to carry every broken piece tonight. He said he slows its pulse down when the midnight hits, and tomorrow finds a way to catch the light. She breathed in deep and felt the tension pull away. There was room enough to stand another day. The smell of roasted vanilla filled the quiet air. Mia finally let her heavy eyelids close, safe inside the stillness of the street, where the softest kind of comfort grows. She was gonna be alright in the quiet of the night. One quiet though strikes through silence, bright as chrome. The apartment sits suspended in late night blue. High-rise windows catch headlights from far below, sweeping slow across the hallway wall, passing through. You sit with knees pulled tight on the velvet sofa, holding a lukewarm mug with both tied palms. The heavy room was frozen just a moment ago, before that simple truth brought back its calm. The city projection glimmers on the ceiling panel, filtering sound through digital image streams. You do not have to carry every broken channel. We can shift the focus inside these rooms. Let the headlights trace the living room tonight. We do not need answers before the darkness fades. Every heavy shadow loses half its weight when we just sit together while the storm abates. You are safe inside this steady pulse of light. Everything worth keeping stays right here inside. Smart glass windows dim down to 20%, softening the skyline in a muted gold. Your breathing sinks with the hum of the cooling vent, releasing all the pressure that you used to hold. I shift across the rug, sitting near your feet. No lectures, no advice, just a place to rest. The quiet is not empty anymore, it is sweet. A breathing space carved out inside your chest. City projection glimmers on the ceiling panel, filtering sound through digital ambient streams. You do not have to carry every broken channel. We can shift the focus inside these rooms. Let the headlights trace the living room tonight. Oh, we do not need answers before the darkness fades. Every heavy shadow loses half its weight when we just sit together while the storm abates. You are safe inside this steady pulse of light. Everything worth keeping stays right here inside. Outside, autonomous cabs glide past the street below, fading red tail lights like heartbeats on display. We spend months trying to figure where the feelings go. Forget about tomorrow, let it drift away. Right now, this room is grounded and warm. The quiet is sanctuary from the rising storm. Let the headlights trace the living room tonight. here. Where does the warmth go when the screen fades out? Nobody answers, but my fingers still hold the glass. Synthesizer hum floating through the hallway from 4B. Someone is playing late night soul on low volume. I should take off this heavy coat, but I like the weight. My shoulders are pulled up near my ears again. Funny how we lock up without even noticing. Breathing in for 3, holding for 4. Is that how the ambient app said to do it? I forget, but my pulse is slowing down anyway. The air in this room doesn't ask me for a defense. My sneakers by the door look just as tired as I feel. We made it through another relentless afternoon, and every tiny mistake just evaporates into the dark. It's okay to let the thoughts just drift sideways. You don't have to fix the whole year by midnight. Let the heavy sub bass rumble under the floorboards. Let your lungs remember how to take a breath. You are safe right here in this indigo glow. Tomorrow can't wait until it finds its own way. You're doing so much better than you think you are. Tall glass of tap water sweating on the coaster. Beads of condensation making quiet tracks down the side. I used to think every missed deadline was a final verdict. Now I just watch the router light post softly sighing. Charging up, everything in here is just charging up. Maybe I'm allowed to do the exact same thing. 12 unread notifications that can wait till noon. The city outside sounds like rain falling on velvet. Soft rubber tires rolling across wet asphalt below. Hair in this room doesn't ask me for a defense. My sneakers by the door look just as tired as I feel. We made it through another relentless afternoon, and every tiny mistake just evaporates into the dark. It's okay to let the thoughts just drift sideways. You don't have to fix the whole year by midnight. Let the heavy sub bass rumble under the floorboards. Let your lungs remember how to take a breath. You are safe right here in this indigo glow. Tomorrow can't wait until it finds its own way. You're doing so much better than you think you are. I'm punching my jaw, letting my elbows drop. No one is keeping the scoreboard in this quiet space. The world kept spinning while I was busy worrying, and somehow I still landed right where I needed to be. Still breathing, still gentle, still intact. Where does the warmth go? Maybe it just stays right here inside. Fingertips resting on soft cotton fleece. In for 3, out for 6. We made it back. We are alright now. Yeah. Dense memory foam absorbs my foot weight as I lean back inside this quiet corner where the city lights glow blue. I'm writing down the words you wish someone would whisper while you sat alone in high school halls, scared that every mistake was permanent. You used to bite your lip until it bled, counting down the seconds in your head, thinking nobody was coming to pull you through. But look at where I am sitting now because of you. You made it to the soft part, where the air does not burn when you inhale. Every midnight panic in the dark was just a storm that had to lose its sail. I promise you can drop those heavy shields, ooh, because the future finally feels like somewhere we belong. I know you hated how the winter stretched, how 21 felt like an endless crawl. You kept your jacket zipped up to your chin, hoping no one noticed you felt small. If I could reach through 7 years of noise, I would take the cold coffee from your hand and tell you that the silence is not punishment. You used to check the locks 100 times, read an extra meaning into distant lines, certain that the world will leave you behind. Look at how the sun is staying kind. You made it to the soft part, where the air does not burn when you inhale. Every midnight panic in the dark was just a storm that had to lose its sail. I promise you can drop those heavy shields, because the future finally feels like somewhere we belong. Thank you for staying through the lowest nights, for breathing through the quiet hospital lights, for believing in a day you could not see. You were building every single part of me. So rest your hands now, the chair is comfortable, the room is warm.